Hey guys, today we're going to be doing a jiu-jitsu inspired total body workout. You don't need to be a jiu-jitsu practitioner to understand the movements. No equipment is required. Let's get it. So round number one, we're going to start with some sit-throughs. You're going to come onto your hands and feet. Right here, we're going to kick. We're going to be on one foot, one hand. Kick that bottom leg out and come back. Keep those hips off the floor. We're going to go for 10, 5 per side. Let's do it. Next up, we've got triangle shots. So we're going to come to our backs. I'm going to do 20. You're going to come here, hands down on the ground. Shoot your legs up as if you're shooting a triangle. We're just going to keep alternating sides. Let's get 20 of those. Hips off the mat. Still feeling those abs from yesterday's video. And last one. Whew. Let's go right into our duck walks. So I'm just assuming that we have limited space. If you're in your living room or your bedroom or something. So just make do with the space that you have. We're gonna come down low, and we're gonna walk in this position here, kind of like in a wrestling stance. You're gonna bring your knee forward, but right before it hits the ground, you're gonna step with the other foot. So we're gonna go for 20 steps total, whatever area you have available to you. Stay low. Bring that knee as low as you can bring it down. After we get 20, going back to the beginning. 10 sit-throughs, hands and feet. Back to our triangle shots. 20 of those. Sure, keep those hips lifted when you shoot. And 20. Back to 20 duck walks. We're staying as slow as you can. Bring that knee as close to the ground with each step. Should feel it right in the quads. Go for 20 steps. It's the end of round one. All right, guys, let's go into round number two. So we're gonna go from bear to crab position. So we're gonna start on all fours, knees off the ground. When you're in this position, you're gonna do a pike push-up. So bring your head down to the mat or the ground. I'm just always thinking about jiu-jitsu. So you're gonna do a pike push-up every time you're in this position. So push up, back to the mat, over to the other side, push up again. So we're gonna do a total of 10 pike push-ups. Let's do it. Last one. I feel that in the quads. Next up, we're gonna go into bridges. To come down onto your back. So we're gonna start with bridges, wrestling style, touching over your shoulder. So hips up, reach over your shoulder, come down, then do the other side. We're gonna do 10 of those, followed by single leg bridge. So one leg is up, bridge, squeeze that glute, and back down. So we're gonna do 10 bridges, then 10 per side. So let's jump right into that. Really squeeze the glutes on these. 10, now 10 single leg. Switch sides. Really make sure you're squeezing at the top. All right, let's go right into Spider-Man crawl. So I want to stay in the same position, so I'm within the shot. But if you're able to crawl, feel free to crawl around. So I'm just gonna do it stationary. So we're gonna start off right here, push-up position. You're gonna bring one hand down and that leg up to bring the knee to that elbow. So here, bring them back, other side. So we're gonna do 10 of those. We'll do that one more time. So let's go back to bear to crab. Remember, we're doing 10 pike push-ups back to the ground after each one. So start right here, panther crawl, pike push-up. That pike push-up should be feeling in the shoulders. Back to bridges. Remember, 10 bridges, and then 10 single leg bridges per leg. Make sure to squeeze the glutes with each rep, guys. Let's start with bridges. I think I may have done more than 10. 10 per leg. Let's do it. Switch legs. Back to jacare. Again, we're doing 10. Go for it. That's the end of round 2. Let's jump right into round number 3. So we're going to start with some side lunges. So you're going to step out to the side, right here. And the way you're stepping is, if you were to bring your feet together, your instep would be right next to your big toe on the other foot. So the foot you step out with is stepping slightly forward. So just right here. And then we're sitting back, kind of like we're sitting into a chair. Right here, hovering over this foot. Here, and back to stepping together. So we're going to do 10 per side. Really get those hips down as low as you can. Really think about sitting those hips back. Other side. Halfway. One, and that's 10. Next up, we're going to go into sprawl burpees. So kind of like a regular burpee, jumping up, jumping down, but rather than just jumping the feet straight back, we're going to drop one hip towards the ground. So it's going to look like this. Jump up. We're landing right here. The feet back up, and we're back up. So let's get 10 of those. Ready? And go. That's 10. Next up, we're going to go to guard sit-ups. So this is very close to the way it's basically the same movement. the way we would go for a hip bump sweep if we have somebody in our close guard. So we're gonna go on our back, feet down. So we're gonna come up to the opposite side. We're gonna come up onto our hand, using it as a kickstand. And we're just gonna lift our hips slightly off the ground. Just come right here. Then we're gonna do the other side. Come to the hand, lift the hips, and back down. So we're gonna do 20 of those total, so 10 per side. Let's go. Two more. And that's a guard sit-up. Lastly, we're gonna do plank hip drops. So we're gonna go onto a plank position. We're gonna drop one hip to the ground at a time. So we're gonna come right here to our forearms. Keep those hips down low. So we're gonna come here, drop one hip down at a time. Be sure to keep those abs, that core tight. So we're gonna do 20 total. Ready, go. Do that one more time. So it's 2 per round. 10 side lunges. Let's go. Other side. Oh no, I think I lost count. I think that's 7. 8. I'm gonna do one more in case it was 6. All right. Back to sprawl burpees. So again, we're gonna go for 10. Back to guard sit-ups. Almost there, guys. So, guard sit-ups, 10 per side, 20 total. Let's do it. Sure to lift those hips off the ground. halfway. That's the end of that round. All right, guys, last round. So we're gonna start with bunny hop to sprawls. So hands behind your back. Gonna get down into a low squat. We're gonna do 3 hops. Right here on the balls of our feet. Hands down, feet back, and back to right here. So we got 10 of those. It's 2. Done with that. Next up we got technical get up to jump squat. So we're gonna come, one foot is gonna be planted, other leg's gonna be straight. That side, our hand's gonna be behind us. We're gonna be resting this hand in front of us right on top of our knee. So just like in a technical get up that we do in jiu-jitsu, you're gonna come here, lift your hip up here, and we're gonna turn our hips to the ground as we kick this leg back, right here. And from here, we're gonna step together, jump squat, and back to our butts, do the other side. So you've got 10 of those, 5 per side. Here. Try to stay low, so you bring those feet back together. Last one. All right, third part of the round, elbow to knee. So we're gonna come down to our backs. One knee is gonna be bent. That side, arm is gonna be behind our head. Other side, we're gonna have our knee and elbow straight. So we're gonna bring our knee to our elbow. Oh man, those quads are feeling it. Knee to elbow, 20 per side. So right here, we're gonna come right here, bring it back down. So we got 20 on this side. Go for it. Don't let that leg touch the ground. We're hovering. Really think about using your abs, not just bringing the elbow to the knee. Make sure those abs are working. Halfway here. the other side. So both sides stretched out, knee bent, hand behind your head on the other side, knee to elbow. Really focus on your abs. Halfway. All right, we're gonna do that round one more time, and we're done. All right, let's go back to bunny hop sprawls. So we've got 10, hands behind your back, 3 hops, then we're sprawling those feet back. Oh man, just love doing exercises that burn my quads. Next up we got technical get up to the jump squat. So again, post that arm behind you, that leg on that side is straight. Bend the other one, rest the other hand on that knee. Show you again, just in case you don't do jiu-jitsu, you're not familiar with this movement. You're gonna lift that leg up, hips off the ground. We're gonna turn our hips down to the ground. Big back step. Try to stay low in this squat here. Coming up, jump squat. So we've got 5 per side. Halfway here, guys. Last one. All right, guys. Last exercise. Elbow to knee. Again, we've got 20 per side. So on your back. Oh, shake off those legs, my lord. So one leg is straight. One entire side, those limbs are straight. Bend the limbs on the other side. Elbow to knee, 20 per side. Let's go. Remember, we're not just moving our limbs, we're working our abs. Really make sure you're feeling it right in the abs, guys. Other side. enjoyed it. If you're not a jiu-jitsu practitioner, I hope you will be soon. Catch you guys on the 4th day. Tune in tomorrow.